on the main reason why I say shorty is because she got her own fucking hair salon and shit, and like she cool. Like I said, she just and it's not my girl, so I'd be able to like. And there be stuff like this that why she's not my girl. I'll be able to remind her where it's like, yeah, nah, we 9 months in, but I'm still getting to know you. Like, we still don't like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'd be damn, I start calling you out shorty, and then you just throw me to do some shit where it's like, nah. But this be doing shit having me fucked up, though. I think she low key would be doing shit just to see if I'm gonna stop talking to her. I'm happy to see you over at the store. Yeah, I'm happy to see you over at the store within the next 30 days. I mean, all month. Let me tell you about how you don't have nothing to do. Like, you specifically don't got nothing to do for the next 30 days, King. Like, no, we not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that you know that, cuz.
it doesn't exist, cuz.
I ain't got shit to do, cuz. I gotta tell you that something. Look for nothing. Something I gotta do, or my else.
Getting another car, man. I'm thinking about getting the car, get about this damn SUV. I don't want to spend money to fucking get about the damn SUV, but I was planning on getting a second car anyway. But it's just, it's fucking, yes, it's like, that shit is nasty right now. I'm glad that my benefit to that is I only have to leave the crib really when I'm making money. Outside of just going over to the store, I do not have to leave my crib if it don't result in me going to go get some bread. I can always tie me leaving. It's going to go whether I want to go to a bitch's crib, whatever. I could always just wait. Somebody gonna hit my phone at some point throughout the day. Give me a reason to go pick up some bread, and it's like, hell yeah.
That's what I believe in. Some guys.
Because getting in my car and just driving right now just for the fun of it, no, it doesn't sound fun at all. You know?
That's not smart. That's not stupid. I'm kind of glad I'm not driving right now, specifically right now, because
like it's like the fucking like the little $7 I be putting in my tank was getting me like 40 some miles. That shit just said 29. Cause it's heartbreaking.
what you do right now. Yeah, though, bro. I was just calling, see what's up, see if see what's up and all that. See if you get the time. Kid.
I think I want to tell you, you don't.
I fucking. That was crazy.
Yeah, so.
Super. Thanks for you, Joe. Yeah, that man. No, bro, it's on YouTube. You thought this shit good.
No, I'm still needed with a cover made. Oh, your horses, cuz.
Come on, man. Need that. Need that thing. Streets need that. I do like hearing take back to it's great to
Yeah, I swear he was the first one rapping. I be wanting to know that the nigga can still rap. He ain't a better rapper than me, but I be wanting to know that, you know what I'm saying? Still got it.
Come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers offense will get the
I feel like I lapped that nigga a long time ago, you feel me? But it's still nice, dude.
What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power.
I'm laughing, nigga, because it's true, though.
Yeah, can't know I'm a better rapper than him. Feel me what I'm saying? Still my
It's
man,
nice
bro.
to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're
Don't
leaders
get
is
greedy,
because
Owen.
these
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at 18. The number one job is to protect your
I ain't played the game in a minute, cuz. I ain't coming motherfucking play this, man.
offensive line race, they've got to do a
I
better
damn
job
forgot.
communicating
It's about to be time for the new. I about this NCAA around Christmas, nigga. It's about to be time for the new NCAA to come out.
They get him again.
Man, can there be a better start for a defense?
Yeah, I ain't playing the next one. I'm not bad. I don't buy them drinks until the price go down anyway. I'm not one of them to get that shit off because nigga $70 tripping,
Good job by this defense.
tripping, man.
Now a lot of work to do. The Canes keep this drive alive after that.
Just for motherfuckers to be complaining about it, it's like, nah, I need niggas to stamp and solidify that. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Let me know that that's what it's going to be.
That's for like a day after. Like all the bugs in the game.
Niggas be firing that shit. That's why I'm mad, and that's why nigga I ain't grab Madden in a couple years. Granted, the one that game out last year, nigga said was cool. I just didn't grab it. I did some goofy shit. Whenever I grabbed the NCAA, they had a package deal where I could have grabbed both of them for $50. And I didn't do it. I grabbed one for $30 instead of grabbing both of them for $50 on some stupid shit, homies. Dumbass nigga, homie, dumb. I'm like, and then they raised the price of the Madden. I'm like, damn, well, I'm not going back and paying full price. Yeah, like there was like a package deal. Like I did some stupid shit. Yeah, like homies. Like my man said it, but then when I went and clicked on the joint, I didn't know what he was talking about. But then I peeped and I'm like, I could have got both of them. I'm like, that's what he was talking about. Yeah, it was some stupid shit.
Like that, you have to be pissed. You have to be hot.
Yeah, homies, because it's like, feel me, it's a quick little swing. I'd have had the extra game. You feel me? Gave him a little extra couple dollars. You know what I'm saying?
$20.
One thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent.
He'll grab it next year.
He thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he is picked off.
Yeah, but I ain't doing nothing. I'm about to sit here and play the game until I get the fuck out the door and figure out what the hell my move is. I ain't got nothing to do today.
The play action fake. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Lane. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first
I
down.
might go over to the store, like I said, gas house. Fuck, so I don't know. I leave here. Somebody's bitch is fucking. Or they get getting sad. Somebody getting chicken or that. Or both. Homies, like, nigga, we're not doing that, cuz. Homie, gas his ass. Monkey's ass right now, cuz. I'm not, nah. Bust that shit open. Bust that shit open. Okay. $5 a gallon.
Right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice game. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And
Yeah, that'd be part of my problem. I can't. Oh!
Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how
So
everybody was
story.
impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback. And his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow.
It's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Man, I'm around. I'm alive. I love you.
Here comes the noise.
Get the fuck off my phone, cuz. What the fuck, like?
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game.
Thinking about the days, trying to count those hands. That even when forgetting pay, I'm glad I found the
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Like around the south, and they're running up on the door. I think they found us out.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Back to throw, it's Ncaa26. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the head.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one right in the middle of the field.
He said he's down to buy the copy. He don't eat swine.
To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Fires left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Boilermakers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick and then turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. An unforced error
Oh,
there.
what the
They don't
fuck,
get
bro?
the
How
snap
many,
off in
bro?
time.
God damn, dog. Yo, like, what the fuck, bro?
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. Got a man, it's Miller. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
I'm in the kitchen while they whipping up the bean pie. Sometimes the loudest in the room can only scream. Decipher through the gossip and the madness, and you got no one to talk to because you know they never had this. It's a bad trick. Whisper fucker up the Bucky talk cause it's your last kiss. Promise what I whispered to your mom will hang your dad pissed. I got her wetter than a boat ride. Take a trip to Aspen while you laughing with your coat side. Swerving navigation. I'm about to run for office. Tell my people make the votes rise. You looking in the ghost eyes. I never seen a roach cry. She ain't mean the coach try. Your type of stock and investing. We try and make it rich the more times. Taught me some lessons. I had to play the bitch. And when I got it, ain't no good score. I got like 8 assists. But it's 24. Get out the way. I'm on my Kobe shit. At hindsight, the early stages when they drag you down. A big ass heart. Be the reason that you fucking drown. Cause they don't really know how to reciprocate it. It don't really matter how many times you go and demonstrate it. I ain't lying. They take advantage when all you want to do is see them up. But this ain't no handshake, nigga. Better get your blood straight quick and get past the man. They missed again, straight to the source. I say the same everywhere, never lost. Where they thought every sin, every fall. I just grind, sometimes I do the most. Watch how you approach. Got my shooter watching through his scope. It's my way. And that money make them do some shit they said they'll never do. You hear this? I can't play middle. Nigga Joe, can't play with nigga.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponents. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad number 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, James Hall again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
All the fuck on it, I swear. Got your business, but it's a curse. I had no just now I gotta see you. Just first you ready to run. I had to decide that nothing was worse.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USC This offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators or defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be
I almost crashed and I woke up and I was driving straight. My problems heavy like a baby that's arriving late. I'm on a mission, know that distance is what time to yates. I get my info out the expo, I can recognize all kind of things. So feed me off your fantasy. Think I'm talking food, I'm trying to see how her vagina tastes. Answer that, I need my pockets greener than a lima bean. Wipe off the run for big and fatty, cause your rat is clean. I'll probably send her on your way, I think she had it things. Asking questions make her water, then I'm diving deep. Asking questions give me knowledge, then I need to know how you never crib sit before, but now you need a pose. Family member dying, people around me with the sad face. I'ma take a trip this weekend, I'll be in a bad space. Shout out to my lawyers, watch them get me off my last case. Much for your resume in bad shape. Said that it's a bad grace, I'll never come in last place. We made it cause we had faith and working till our fingers hurt. It's possible I seen a work. Brothers when they catch a body, then they seen a church. Listen what the preacher say. Some demons creeping away cause they know where your people stay. Your life a person stinky pay.
He's just plowing it into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
Unloads to the wideout. Over the middle, it's dropping. She goes to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Oh, man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard.
Flying back and forth to Cal again, no sleep. Climbing up, you falling down, you in a broke seat. Your lady like when I get next, tickle both feet. Yeah, I'm the boss, you need permission just to proceed. I got the vision on the scene with the proceed. Go to 7th Street and take some pictures cause we don't ski. I'll be going all the places that you don't be. I'll be having conversations that you won't hear. The price you want to hear about what ain't here. You saw me coming up and tried to tell me I should skate here. Saw me start to struggle when you hit me with a blank stare. Let me guess, I'm supposed to keep on acting like you ain't weird. Now you see the tables turn and you looking at me funny. They love cause you really need some money. It's escaping you. Jealousy and felony. I'm watching what the paper do. Sometimes we get stuck up in the bed. You gotta shake it loose. Better keep your word or bite the curve. We lost the
college football world. He's got what it takes to win this football game.
The way you always talking that you hate the truth, and you don't even know we in the house. I got a beef. If you crumble any second, I ain't talking about a cookie. And they gon' try to pull your card, you acting like a rookie. I'm not from broke shit, I never tried to be a bully. I knew the picture was bigger, they couldn't see it fully. You feel the temperature dropping, you probably need a hoodie. It's gonna be freezing, this a reason, this gonna be a temperature dropping, you probably need a hoodie. It's gonna be freezing, there's a reason.
The gift to the back.
I'm cold as a motherfucker.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a
niggas fold and go in there. Interrogation.
Love to see this on offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage.
Baby, you continue to throw a step at you. Not let you make your move, don't care about what they suggested. Cause really they been hating, and really they been waiting. You can't be scared to take no risk. And don't let no one be confident. You know that you this shit I'm celebrating for my compliment. Can't believe I was legit. Plus I'm elevating my conscience. Can't believe a nigga lit like turn on. Like a sun in the dark, gotta come back to it. You smart, try to trick me. There's a dream, found out you stupid. The last land, I don't need the last one.
Having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback.
But I back on the stand, this is urban artist functions on really. That's a pattern. No, we going outside. Out Cali, wait for the chase. We going to I just stayed up blow bag. What's the way? All rolling it up. Soon as we land, understanding all giving it up. Just do the man. Now I'm like,
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, the ball carrier there was just hoping his speed was going to get him to the outside to turn the corner, but nothing worked, and defense forces him out of bounds for a loss.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's
looking at me like a come up, but if you see me in the penthouse, then you can.
They'll leave it with him. And he is just
in the penthouse, then you can come up. Baby, we gon' do it till the sun
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the
they
field.
we made it to the top.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. Defense makes a stop at the change move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. Defense storming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you got guys swiping at it. You got to have two hands on the football. Did he do a really good job of ball security there? That led to the fumble.
I'm with my dog, I make the call, he gon' break the muzzle. I wake up trying to find ass. It's time to pray, then we break the huddle. And that's the least surprising part of it. It's amazing, like I said, we was a starter, kid. Just a little game to put some heart in it. I never been impressed by a lane. That's just the starter. And she kept on acting dumb. I kicked around and got a smarter chick. Looking at me like a come up. But if you see me in the penthouse, then you can come up. Baby, we gon' do it till the sun up. I know they'll never run up. The bottom's where they run up. Say, man, we made it to the top. Looking at me like a come up. But if you see me in the penthouse, then you can come up. Baby, we gon' do it till the sun up. I know they'll never run up. The bottom's where they run up. Say, man, we made it to the top.
All right, on offense, you're trying to catch him napping on 3rd and long. You try to run the football, but good job by the defense not being fooled and giving themselves an opportunity now to get the ball back.
Yeah, you got to do a better job not getting in 3rd and long. Offense has to be better on
looking at me like a come up, but if you see me in the penthouse,
situations where now you're in limbo of what you want to do.
Like a come up.
Picked off. They turn over in their own end. Got some room to run. And he's going to score on the interception.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sharp, get some points on the board. And that ain't gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. The offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And this point was like that we in the sky now. The destination. The new lady down and come without the hesitation. She gave my time and then I'm different because the rest is saying I need some rest. I get the stretch. It's time to message saying.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
We gon' break the muzzle.
Ready to go back to work.
Like an action
The
puzzle.
big thing now,
It's time to pray and let me break the huddle.
David. Nowhere to go in the business.
Like I said, we both started
Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere as a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of their hands. Let's see who will learn from this play. Got to do a better job of
On the line of the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up the field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Clement. Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding into a field goal possession.
Yeah, this offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going.
And maybe they'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. He'll hit the play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the
What
stats.
happened today? I be with the bros, they know where you happen to stay. We ain't just rapping today. They running your grave for the stuff you got wrapped in your safe. Talking a lot, did you hear what he said? Turning the school, getting the dead. Thought it was breakfast the way that they did him. They telling his biscuit and scrambled his eggs. One in the shoulder, one in the leg. Look like he feeling it, starting to dance. Look at this guy, now he ready to die. Wonder how you got his life in your hands. Look, you that type that got hype in your man. When he get some money, my sights on the dance. Looking at me while I'm looking for cash. People was lying to me in my pants. Said they was hungry, said they was focused. I grew up and noticed that focus was bogus. Your clothes is bogus, so we bout to overwork. Had to bury my mess, so you know it hurt. Said you down if you're working with sure first. We sure this money, she know the twerk. If I'm supposed you know that they do it right. You know this ain't a chessboard, but I know that your girl gon' help me get through the night. She been working, I know that her next sore. Pocket money I buy was next door. When we done, let's move up to the next floor. She keep asking me if I want sex more. I'm all her, watch the check clear. We guessing we do it in the next year. In the next year, we ain't to determine my best year. They don't like it, they said it was prep weird. You can take a deep breath and be less scared. Comprehension, don't look at the test weird. I don't be with the hope you get bad. The boat when we gun down and know we gon' flex here. Cause we stay moving up like a step stair.
A lot better here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Trojans will try to move the chains on 4th down.
You know what that happened today. I be with the bros, they know where you happen to stay. We just rapping today. They running your crib for the stuff you got rapping your safe. Talking a lot, did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he did? Thought it was breakfast the way that they did him. They telling his biscuit and scrambled his egg. One in the shoulder, one in the leg. Look like he feeling this stupid dance. Look at this guy, now he ready to die. Wonder how you got this money in your hands. So you that type that got hype in your man. You can get some money, my sights on the band.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Grabbed over the middle. They was focused, I grew up and noticed that focus was bogus. Your clothes was bogus, so we bout to overwork. Had to bury my best, so you know her. Said you down if you're working with sure first. Then I showed her, she know the twerk. Smoking, you know that they do it right. They know this ain't a chessboard, but I know that your girl gon' help me get through it right. She be working, I know her next door. Like a money I buy was next door. Next floor, she keep asking me if
this
this
long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5.
Next year, next year.
And it's knocked away.
They said it was prep weird. You can take a deep breath, less scared.
You got to go for this on
Look at the
4th
test
down.
weird.
This offense hasn't even punted yet in this game. Anyway, they've gone for it on 4th down a few times early. But the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here. Trailing on the scoreboard, you've got to die.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Trying play action. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This quarterback really needs to come out of his funk right now. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football. They'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Just know I'm never looking down. I'll never see it. Just like you never
Scanning the field, it's Flores.
just like that chance you thought you had. I saw it.
Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Severe. Weird. I think they get scared. I'm sure they prepared.
Throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still short of the first down. Decibel slicing as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's moving. Just what they hoped for on third down as they make that first down to 32. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few plays away from the first down. Off the bootleg, off the top.
Like we can't proceed. We out in Venice. I'm the menace like they catch a breeze. We in the beamer. Look at Chase and tell them pass the
Trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers.
It's more with ease. I knew exactly what to do if I wanna leave. I know exactly what to say to get 100 P's. I hustle hard to motivate. I'm who you wanna be. You must be moving faces like they be in front of me. I gave my glasses, fix my sight, the stuff I wanna see. I'll get you flipped. How bad I wanna leave. You mad at me because you never seen 100 G's. I pray God keep me from the fix and all the wannabes. That think they hurt because they shining. You a son of me. You move in college, still get time. Go ahead and be a bomb. Just know I'm never looking down. I'll never see a crumb. Just like you never hit the ground, you never be the one. Just like that chance you thought you had, I saw it disappear. It might be time to change or something. It's getting weird. I think they get scared. I'm sure they ain't prepared. I make some choices that you proud of.
Yeah, as a quarterback too, you gotta
Thinking
know
that I
that
really
out there. Your timing better
had
be
myself frustrated and all emotionally wound up. Participating in some wild stuff. Brings the fans and wound up. We was in that trap with that white, that green, that brown stuff, and it's everywhere. If they lift that couch up, this ain't for everybody, but if you know, you know. Phone was going crazy off the rope of dose. We really know the game, so we will blow the dough. Jordan Rose, Levi's Helen Vest, who try to impress some hoes. Serious recipes, gang, Mr. Spizzy G. And it's like shit in the game. Stay for the win, and say some shit.
Going into the half, I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And he's got it inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
I wasn't even going to throw it to me. I am scorching right now. Oh my life, cuz it was a nigga open.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is
sick
an elite
right
quarterback.
now.
He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and making explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here lighten it up here for first drive and second.
Yeah, and this defense.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the end.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect the quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. You got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Flores. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about the defense getting home with the pass? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That's reeled in. It's Freeman. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. make sure they earn their letter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll give it on the counter. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
He might want another play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Flores. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lemon. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Straka. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Trojans. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride. Gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Line getting set on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Fields. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Cowboys will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing football.
Back to pass, it's Flores. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Flores. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Defense backed up in this crowd, trying to will them to get a big stop late. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The noise level is relentless here on second down. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's caught. It's Sanders. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Gonna look downfield again. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Sanders. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Off play action. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Offense changing the play. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Splits the uprights. Good. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. Guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Mayava. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A gut check on the doorstep. 3rd and goal here in overtime. Touchdown USC! They take the lead here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Davis. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a 1st down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
Looking to the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. The quick out. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch. He's knocked down in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. The attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's just not the possession they wanted, man. They just struggled. They couldn't put anything together. They forced the field goal unit on, and then he misses. Now, all the other side needs is a field goal. They get a field goal, and this game's over.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jordan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Trojans are in the red zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. If you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Telling your business like he telling in there. You don't need one, but you want a rich, he can give you, you gon' get one. I need stay open to me, she got me rap, she got me rap, I'm too crazy, rap. So there's something that you want to see. Yo, big eyes, yo, no. Big on the telling your business like he telling in the room. What you see? You don't big on, but you want a rich, he can keep. Diamond dancing on the nigga might think it's Mike Jack. I left the club, I had like 10, that's a lifetime. I know that you ain't hot up in these streets, you a icy cap. Brody got the dumpers, but it's been and we came right back. I see him bad, bro, and I ain't right back. That boy getting big, I send him bread for the compass. He talking to this man, still confined, playing solitaire. You better stay alive, I grip my 9, I bet they all get bad. I fuck a lot of hoes all the time, but I ain't saying married. Talking on the phone, selling bows, I ain't talking to Sarah. No, I got
put $50 in my tank and only got a.
I'm not sure the daughter is it. I've been down so long, it look like got it. I hear it. I think you.
And this, because you know, X is a big part of why we're here today. But for us, music-wise, it makes the transformation from the streets to music. So he kind of like played a big part in helping me change my life for me to even still be here. Because if I didn't, I probably would have been did 100 years, be still in there. But he made a change for me, so I never can forget. As I talk to his son and his great mother Desiree all the time. Right?
Let me check the ass.
I lost count. He probably got 15 fucking kids.
What?
I don't know how many kids X got. You know, he's a dog, man. He hop on anything.
That nigga loaded together.
He got about 15 kids, but I know the main one and the last one. He got Tasheri, got kids by about 5 kids by, and then he got Exodus by Desiree, which is his last son before he passed away. That's the one he
speak to him.
Yeah. I speak to her, I speak to him. We all the time. We're always on deck with them.
I think that what it is that the Rough Riders. Let's talk about the bikes. How did that whole thing happen with the chapters? I know y'all got the name, but how did anybody want to become? I want to represent Rough Riders while riding bikes and stuff like that, motorcycles. Because y'all was wild, right? Mad at them, but I was younger too. It was too much. I ain't like that. I was hating. I was a kid, like, there was so many bikes. I was mad at y'all.
There was a lot of bikes. You know, but the bikes coincide with the music. You know, the music, and then we put the bikes in. Remember we shot the first video? I forgot what video. We was in the Bronx, so I know we was in Hunts Points. We probably had like 200 bikes.
That's the Rough Riders anthem?
Yeah, it might have been that. And we was riding through the city with a bunch of bikes. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That one. We did that in the Bronx. We encouraged them when they seen all them bikes in that video, encouraged bike life again.
Got it.
And that's what embedded back.
Do you think that you guys made it cool to be part of bike life? The Rough Riders?
100%. We put it back because they probably was riding bikes before.
Back in the day, those white people though.
Yeah. Niggas.
Well, you think that you made it cool, like, because I ain't gonna lie, the Rough Riders answered me. Like, were you even there when he made the Rough Riders answer?
Yeah.
It's crazy, son.
Yeah, that was, we did, like I told you, we shot that in the Bronx when we did. We brought out his point. We put a bunch of work. Then we
will see the number 3 team in the country,
Yo Miss
like,
Rebels, taking on the 21st ranked team, the USC Trojans. We video that we should do. Let's get this thing underway. That's kind of like one of the first videos that we shot big for DC.
We all know the story how Jay wiped out X debt. Do you feel like you was the main component that he did that, or he would have did it for X for the extra profit?
X was too proud. X don't give a fuck being dead or not. He ain't paying any. He don't know. He didn't pay attention to that. He was still getting his money regardless. That was just in debt with that company. Wasn't in debt with the world.
God. Why he didn't want to be on Def Jam? Sure.
He had his reasons why. He just didn't feel like they was pushing him like he wanted to be pushed. I know he had a situation where that he did an album and they didn't put it out. They waited too long to put it out or something like that, so he didn't want to do that. It took too long to put the album up, and we was able to finish it.
So no return here.
That part was on Def Jam. What's the song was on Def Jam? So it was on there, probably was.
Yo, we all of y'all. The Harlem Nickland,
Yeah. We outside, no, we outside. We're in the club. It's like being in the club, baby.
20 million records so good. What? Oh, okay. I was looking at something. So,
looking at throwing here.
You guys had the Rough Riders film.
It's the tight
like
end
the Rough Riders film.
into the
Like,
slot, looking for a
so
matchup
Rough Riders
there, Kurt.
Well, it is a
Huge
matchup because he has the size.
That's some street shit.
Difficult to be able to match up for his safety.
Right?
And he's got the speed to be able to outrun the linebacker.
Not
That's why they
on
like to flex him out like that
Come on,
and be
we
able
don't
to pick
do
up
porn
nice
every
big
night.
games like this.
We don't do porn. That's what porn every night.
And not only the younger than people.
Porn don't mean a bunch of girls, nigga. This is one-on-one. I don't want to. I just do it what I do with one person. One person is a porn night for me.
Yeah. So Rough Riders, like, the films, the DVDs, like, put me on that. What was the success of that? Was it, like, successful? Was it something that tried out?
Yeah, we just tried it out. We didn't really penetrate it. Stay on it. We got to stay on top of it to be successful. We shot that workout. We had a workout thing here. Probably shot a couple of little different things, but we didn't stick to it. We just too focused on the blues.
Who was your favorite street nigga that you fucked? Was it Brooklyn, Queens, anybody? I'm
a street nigga, dude. I mean, anybody that's street from here, I know a Cream is my nigga from Queens. All
So we got the opening drive, we got a big third down. Why not? Go with that quick slant. It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
Oh, it's true. It's thankful.
Fires it to the wideout.
Do some holes, Bob. I don't know all these niggas. I don't remember training play.
This guy can do it. We've seen him go beyond.
Green was doing, he also was trying to do production with Irvin.
He was.
He catches a football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6th.
And I got pulled Green and Irvin because I knew Irvin. And they brought Green to me, man. I'm stuck in this cool.
The kickoff
Would you say that he's like one of the solid ones as far as like?
I ain't gonna say, nigga. I'm telling you, he is 1,000%. Green in jail right now doing life. I talk to Prince, his nephew, all the time. We're like trying to make sure we get him up out of there. It's some bullshit. We wanted to solid ones.
I would ask you that question, and this is something important. Right now, they're trying to change the trajectory Hold on, Joe, how do we look at this shotgun? You see both of us? Because they're going to make the shot. Right now, they're trying to change the trajectory now these days where being solid, nomadic, they have all the young people, they got people promoting snitching. You know, Gucci Man just did what he did. And what he gave support of what happened. You know, everybody like promoting snitching. And you look at a guy like Green, who in tell so and he's standing tall. Do you feel like the solidness still matter today, or you feel like it's over?
The toss is matter today. See, it don't matter. There's two different challenges. There's solidness in the street, and there's solidness in rap. That's rap shit. Not solid over here. You're not solid over here. You be sitting here all day talking and coming outside. That shit is that solid that's staying out. That ain't solid. That ain't a bunch of niggas doing interviews in the room. They know you ain't gonna see him anyway, but if you come out here and you ain't solid, you gotta come out here.
That wouldn't be fair because when Almo told him, he came outside.
He came outside. That was great. That was a whole other generation. This generation, they don't even know him. He came out then, but that was 20 years ago.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so you're saying that the generation wouldn't know.
They don't know.
Got it. So if he was outside, he was moving around, it wouldn't matter.
They don't know. They just know as they talk about it. He wasn't involved with this generation. He was just riding around, but he would have came off that thing when all the niggas that was out here, probably would have been different. Because, you know, they were probably killing at that time. This generation was killed like that. They just rapping.
But I'm saying, they're making it seem like right now, like there's a thing going on that the street politics is over. The street politics, a lot of people saying that it's over the streets. No one cares, no one is holding up that same support. And I would say, like even the child, he talked about crazy. Even though whatever they ain't call out, it was so he's solid. So what I'm saying is that you still see people are still saying that those principles and morals still matter today. Even though the things are telling them around, they don't care. They still matter today. You say
it matters today with me. I don't know what matters with them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. If they telling them snitching, they came up like that. There ain't no nigga over here telling snitch start standing with me. I'll tell you that. Hey, I don't know about what they doing.
So then what would you say about the Gucci Man situation?
I don't even pay attention. If he told that's on him. You know, I don't even know if he stand up or not. They say he is, he do. That's why we gotta live with that. You know, you're a rat. You can't come over here. You wouldn't be cool over here. Just you wouldn't be able to talk.
So, but if the situation happened like that, right? I mean, I know how we deal. Or people would deal with it. Right. So you outside.
We're going to pass here on second down.
You used to be outside. Now you're in the industry. Think how you came in. And then one of the artists did whatever they did, what happened. And then they come to you and say, well, because it's only two ways you can handle it. In the street where you can tell. Now, if you remember, he signed the contract, which means that he'll no longer get money from him, and they robbed him.
Right.
They took his ring, they took whatever. So,
some changes at the line.
Yes, would you look at it and say, okay, I understand why you told, or it's like, no, you just want to take that on the chin.
I mean, you gotta handle it how you handle it. I mean,
defense is coming in.
I wouldn't probably do it like that. That's the way he chose to do it. Because you gotta remember, he's got money now. He's a little bit different. He's on a different level. He's not a street nigga no more. He's a businessman. He's handling business. So he couldn't handle no other way but business because he's gonna go in. He got a lot of people that he's dealing with, lawyers, courts, a lot of business. A lot of other business. It's just one business. So he gotta handle it how he handles it. He's in the street, so I ain't gonna expect him to go handle the street because he's in the street.
Do you feel like a street nigga can erase a street? Do you feel like a street nigga can eventually become a civilian?
Here's the snap.
Yeah, it depends on what type of street nigga. Probably a street nigga.
Alright, let's talk about Stone Cold.
Well, no, you ain't gonna be able to see that killing and shooting all your life. They ain't gonna never see you no other way. But you would have to move and go somewhere else. But they don't really know who you are. Then you'd probably be able to live. But if you live in it, you kill a head.
So no matter what, you can't erase. So even if you can kill a head right now, kill it off. And he said, you know what? I got the church now. Church it off. I'm denouncing that. Do we give him a pass? You still got that stain on.
I mean, you can give them a pass because as time goes on, people forget. They don't remember you. 10 years go by, they're not. This is a whole other generation, so you probably can get away with it and change your life as time goes on. You ain't gonna change tomorrow, kid. Two niggas today, then go tomorrow talk about them children. Oh, no, you're not, nigga. We ain't finished with you. Fuck out of here.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
We're talking about church. No, nigga. We're talking about normal picture faster than now. You done killed two niggas last week. Talking about, I want to change my life. No, nigga, we're going to change your life right here.
We gonna change. We gonna change your life right here.
It's good to hear. Like you say, like because to me, I still hold those principles of moral value. But they're really trying to. There's a campaign out here where they're trying to say, as the streets doesn't matter. People, like there are artists that still sell records and still do what they do. I mean, it's a little fun. I guess the younger generation don't care about that. But I do see a campaign where they like, F the streets. We don't care about this. We don't have to uphold those values. I don't feel that way because I grew up around, like Bam, Nitty, AK, Jaws, they told me, they embedded this in my mind. So whatever you do, you gotta stand on it. If you don't want to stand on it,
don't do it. Simple.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But a lot of people look at me and they say, yo, Flip, you holding on to this old way of thinking. I'm not trying to do what I was told. I'm believing that. I would take it and sneak it.
We just gonna handle how we handle it, but I ain't gotta tell you. It's what it is. Don't put yourself in a position. So you have to make some yourself. So the best thing is just don't even fuck with the person or just don't deal with it. You don't gotta worry about it.
Looking to throw on first down. Acclimated the 13th, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Download today and get started.
As we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the Rebels starting a new series here on first and 10.
Actually, getting some issues.
Looking to throw yet again.
Let's just face it,
They bring him down short of the end zone.
How many situations you have to defuse the game? Like Ncaa, anybody in Buckley.
The Rebels come to the line with first
I'm countless on how many situations. That's all we tell fucking right now, probably dealing with situations. They're not going to diffuse the situation. This is not just music, this is just life in general. When people, something come up, we got to try to diffuse it because it's not me personally, but it's people I'm connected to. So if there's something pop up, they want shit out here. We got to go over there and talk to them and try to fix this thing before the escalates. So we try to diffuse before we let things escalate. I still to this day have to put this stuff, but just because you really know, don't mean everybody
This is still Rough Riders.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. If I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower their defensive line.
See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1.
So she's doing some reason
Out of the gun now on third down.
Switch to
the left. Touchdown.
But I'm doing a podcast. I'll focus on the podcast.
That's your podcast?
Yeah.
He's been sharp on
Doing the
his
podcast.
passes today. That makes two for him now already. He's really coming well.
I saw Baby come out. Not Baby, Birdman.
Yeah,
AT puts him in front by
came right on the block. So we're getting ready to block. I'm getting ready to come out too. I'm getting ready to do
touchdown. The kickoff
Oh, yeah?
team is out there to boot it away.
We'll tell you the big thing.
Tell. What was your relationship with
Here's the return from inside the 5.
like Temper Squall,
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by
prominent
coverage
teams
team.
that was running around? Like Fat Joe and it was love.
Me, Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
And the first play of
Black
the
and
drive
Puerto
now
Rican,
coming up
you know, like Joe was saying, jail to pack with us in there. If I can tell him something about black and Spanish niggas, we like brothers.
Dropping back.
We like
It's
brothers.
Mayava. Quick
Yeah,
throw,
Joe
test in the middle.
Joe have
Tight end makes the
started
catch
with
downfield.
me and Joe.
First
And
down,
then,
they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Do you remember anything about Big
And
Pun?
here the tight end shows
yeah, you
off
know
his
what?
hands
I
for a nice
remember one
game.
thing with
Love
Big
to
Pun
see the
because he
big
had
man
did
get
the
his
song on the compilation I did. And Big Pun came and did a song in it, so I forgot the final value, value 2, but he did a song on the compilation. So yeah, I had the music.
And I be in the studio when it came to making music.
You know, Paul was cooking, game in, doing the turn around a little bit, knocked out his verse and
But
kept
they're
it.
not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. And
They came
hopefully
in,
at some point
did his
it'll
verse, he
pay
left.
off.
Yeah, his first chopped up a little bit, came in, his
Backed
first
up here, trying to make something happen on third
Besides X, this is my last question. Besides X, who is your favorite artist that you rock?
A bullet, but it's brings up fourth down. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but you're so far behind the chains, you can really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Then you got my son was nice. There's a bunch of other nice artists like Cass, but he was nice. A lot of different artists that I was working, so I was embedded in all the people that was around.
Fires quickly to the left. It's a fourth
down. For the right thing or the wrong thing, coming outside.
Then there's what we just saw.
I see, I got my nigga Cowboy. This is just to come out ride the horse, baby.
Way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
You already know.
So is there anything that you want the people to know before we get about it?
I mean, we just want to know we keep supporting black. We got to keep supporting our people, doing what we do, and stay focused, stay positive, and believe in yourself, and let nobody tell you you can't do it, no matter who it is, and never stop working, never stop trying. So, and check us out on Block Talk, baby. We on the block, pull up, we out here all summer.
So Block Talk, we only filming the summer the kid doing the coach.
Yeah, but I can film this out now. I just started. No. We're gonna take it inside though.
It's all right.
I want you can come inside.
I'm down wherever you want me to do it. I'm down.
We want to do you outside because we know the world loves you. You are outside. This one, they love you out here.
I appreciate that.
My niggas came out because they know they got respect and love for it. We come out we love you. We got respect for it. I seen your house on your grind. That's what I was saying.
I can't wait till you do what you do. And I can't wait for us to go to the next level, man. I definitely, you're an OG. You've been in the game for a long time. To the game, as far as like Rough Riders and X and just changing how hip hop was shit.
Touchdown, Rebels. I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Won't bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st and 10 now for the offense. To the air, it's Mayava. Grab down the middle, it's Lyons. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The Trojans will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the 1st half. You come out to start the 2nd half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Diggs. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. completion to the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Now he's forced out with the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They're going for it. The offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's a lead. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
Oh, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to 36.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lacy.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This to his left and makes the completion. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They spot the ball at the 40.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Grab down the middle. It's Diggs. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Rebels come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 7 after the miss. They had some high hopes for coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation